welcome to another mess talk. Hello. So today, I thought I'd talk about my chaos cat. Because he be real chaos catty lately. So, this morning, I was downstairs in the basement, working out. I was doing my yoga first, and I didn't have, my sweatpants on, I just had my shorts on. So he decided that he wanted to attack my ankles because they were exposed. And I was like, so that was really annoying, and it made me skip part of my routine because I'm like, I don't want my ankles attacked. And I just forgot to do one part. And then I'm laying there because, do the dumbbells. And I had done the normal ones, just sitting there going like that. And I was doing the overhead ones. And I laid down and do the overhead ones. And I hear him. And I know what he wants. He wants to go outside. But it's like, bro, it's way too early in the morning. It's dark out. And I'm working out right now. You know you have to wait. But he didn't like that. He didn't like that at all. So, he was on the stairs, meowing at me. And then all of a sudden, he jumps down, and he jumps right onto my stomach. Out of nowhere. He's never done this before. He just decided that today was a good day to be a daredevil. Knocked the wind right at me. I was like, what the fuck, bro? And how is today him being chaotic? He also was meowing insanely when I was in the kitchen making mac and cheese, and I was on the phone with a client, and they're like, is there a cat meowing there? And I was like, yeah, that would be my cat. He wants to go outside, but he won't stop meowing at me. My client thought it was funny, but I was very annoyed. And eventually, I did put him outside because I was like, I don't want to listen to your meowsertons. And left him out there. But he does this. He has his outdoor enclosure. That's where he goes to when he's outside. And he loves being out there. But when it's raining, he gets all weird about it. And he's like, me. Sometimes he's fine. If it's just like a drizzle, whatever. I'll sit out there, whatever. But then sometimes he's like, I'm all wet, bring me inside, I regret my decision. But then an hour later, he's like, no, bring me back outside. And you're like, bro, you remember it was raining and you didn't like it? But then you bring him outside and he's like, I guess I'll just sit here. And then the other day, my brother was coming over and I was like, oh, Snick, you want to go outside? I'll put you outside for a little bit before I leave. So I go to put him outside. I go to grab him. I open the door at the same time, and he jumps out the door. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be following this cat around. So I start following him around, and he goes behind these bushes that you really can't get into. And I'm just like, all right, follow. He goes on the side of our house, where the other side of our pool, where there's just overgrowth, but it's not too bad because we took a lot of it out. But it's still there, and it's annoying to walk over there. And I'm like, bro, come on. And then he goes behind our fence, in between the fence and the rock. There's a rock wall on the other side of the fence that's for the farm that's behind us. And so I'm trying to walk around the wall while he's in between, and I'm like, bro. And I had to stop walking at one point because I'm probably chasing him further, and if he goes all the way down, then he goes into the neighbor's yard. I can't get him over there. You can't get him over there. So I was getting very annoyed with him. And then eventually he did turn around and come back. And then I was like, guess what? You're not going in your outdoor enclosure now. You're just coming inside. Bad Snick. He didn't like that very much. But bad Snick, why are you doing that? And he just chaos kitty all over the place. When he's mad, he has this one toy, the ball and the little circle thing, and he just bats it real hard and makes it go around. And that's how he gets his energy out. He also really likes balls, like it could be golf balls, just little plastic balls, whatever. He's knocking them around. He knocked golf balls down the stairs a couple of times. They're very loud and obnoxious. I'm like, bro, why? And he's just that way. He just be a chaos kitty sometimes. He be a chaos kitty in the morning, like you trying to sleep, but he's like, nah, it's wake up time. And like, I don't know if he associates it with feeding time. I think he just wants me to be up because he's not always eating during that time. Sometimes he's just there, existing. And I don't know if he thinks he'll get out faster if he does that, like outside. But he does even when he knows that he's not going outside. Like when he hasn't been outside in a real long time. So I really don't know. But he be getting all up in your face, meowing, pawing at you. And then sometimes, instead of just like coming in here into the bathroom and laying down on the rug and waiting for me to get up, and he was stuck, he will go to the back of the bed and mess with the blinds back there. I'm just like, bro, there's no need for all of this. But I'll usually get up with him eventually because it does piss off my husband. And I'm like, we don't need all that. And it's fine. I need to get up. As long as it's not like 3, 4 in the morning, it's fine. Like, preferably, it's like 5, 5:30. Somewhere around there. Sometimes he lets you sleep. And it might be at those times, like, I'm in such a dead sleep that he can't wake me up. That could be it. I'm not really sure. I just know that he annoys me sometimes. What it is, what it is. Alright. I think that's it for today. Thanks for listening. Catch you next week. Bye.